You already know what time it is. You see the title. It's GloPierre. I ain't even gotta say nothing. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hamza finna tell you if you masculine or not. Simple. Simple. Reaction P in the building. Let's get right into it, man.
Jeffrey's woken up in the middle of the night again. He can't stop thinking about her. He's obsessing over his crush yet again. His mind, his body, his soul prioritize love above everything else.
Damn.
Love is so
BMW though. Shout out jordangreen.
sweet, but why doesn't she reply to my text messages? Jeffrey doesn't realize he's doing it all wrong.
He's doing it all wrong. He needs to prioritize self-improvement.
He's allowed himself to become weak and feminine instead of strong and masculine. He's developed no masculine virtues, no masculine habits. And so of course he's having trouble attracting girls. Adonis.
Let's see what Adonis
Adonis's woman, Anastasia, looks at him with such a big, loving smile on her face. But Adonis doesn't look back.
Yeah.
He's focused on the mission ahead, the boar. The mighty boar that had slain him once in a past life. Adonis is focused on the mission. He is focused on his goal. With a perfect
That nigga yoked. What the hell?
swing of his axe, Adonis takes down the mighty boar. Mission accomplished. The next mission for Adonis is to fill up his woman with love. This is the way that a master
Fill up his woman with love. Alright, bro. Alright. My breath stank, I ain't gonna lie.
man lives. For all of your years in school, you were literally never taught anything about masculinity or femininity, and I think that's a shame. Because if you learned this when you were younger, you'd be able to cultivate such great, strong masculine virtues.
Alright, dude, talk to me, Hamza. Talk to me, Hamza. Talk to me, bro. Tell me then. Tell me, bro. I'm dying to know. I'm dying to know if I'm masculine or not, bro. Because I really don't know. I truly don't know. I'm dying to know. Put me on game.
We can't go back in time, and we're not going to be sat here like depressed and hopeless. What we're going to do is learn how to be more masculine right now. To even find out, are you a masculine person? We'll find out right now. And then you'll have almost a pathway to go forward. Are you masculine or not? The fastest way to find out is to ask yourself, what does your mind, your body, and your soul obsess over? Is it the flow of love, intimacy? Is it constantly thinking about your crush or your girlfriend? Is it about affection and, you know, that girl touched me 3 weeks ago? Or does your mind, body, and soul obsess over making progress to goals? Does it obsess over a big goal that feels like your mission in life? Or
See, I was just about to say that. Whenever he was talking about all that, I was like, man, right now, it's really just to level up. Like, not even about no cliche self-improvement. Like, that's really what it is. Who is outside my door? That's really what it is, though. Like, not even, like I said, not even on no cringe self-improvement, whatever. Like, that's literally what it is, no cap. As it should be for anybody. If I'm being real. If you thinking about the girl 24/7, 25/8, 8 days out the week, bro, and that's like your main goal, and she not even your girl, if it's your girl, it makes more sense, even though I wouldn't recommend it. But she not even your girl? You got a problem. I ain't gonna lie.
does it obsess over a self-transcending purpose, which is all about helping the people in your tribe? Do you know which one it is? Love or progress? If it's love, chances are you're more of a feminine man. And if it's progress, chances are you're more of a masculine man. And there's another fun way, maybe it's not totally accurate to try and find out if you're masculine or feminine.
Oh,
when you play
shoot. Hold on. Let me mute that shit.
video games when you were younger, what did you do in them? Were you focused on a quest, a mission, leveling up? Or were you just spending time kind of idly sat there chatting to people, gossiping? In the book, The Way of the Superior Man by David by David. It's stated that a masculine man will be obsessed over his work to the point that his woman sometimes won't even be able to understand his obsession. And that a feminine woman is totally obsessed over the flow of love in her life. Namely, the love that she gets from her man. What's quite odd these days is that there are a lot of men who are just like that feminine woman. They're totally just fixated on the flow of love, intimacy, and connection.
Valid. I see that. He's spitting though. I ain't gonna lie. Keep going on.
affection.
Let me stop
And they
pausing.
don't really think much about the goal, the work, purpose, mission. Ask yourself, when you wake up and you start your day, what is your mind thinking about? When you're having a shower, when you're having a shit, when you're just sort of disassociating, you know, you're not very present. What does your mind think about? Is it obsessing over like relationships? Or is it obsessing over like work? Goals. Because if you can understand this, you'll be able to cultivate more of the masculine energy, which will get you pretty much everything that you want in life. You want to be stronger, more attractive, more confident. You want to attract more women, have more sex, have more intimacy, get into a good relationship. You want to make more money. All of those things come from being more masculine. And it's so fucking weird that the modern world has convinced you that men shouldn't be masculine anymore. The modern world has convinced men that they should be more feminine, that they should be in touch with their feminine side.
Valid. That is facts. I mean, the nigga going off. He's spitting. He is spitting. I got protein powder on my finger and shit. No cap, this shit look like doo-doo. But nah, he's spitting. He really is. Basically what the nigga saying, moral story is just like, what are you really passionate about, man? Like, what do you want to do in life? What is the main goal? I know that's a question that a lot of people don't even have figured out. You know what I'm saying? Most of y'all watching are 18 to 24, so you're in that stage, that phase where you really starting to get to know yourself for real and figure out what you even want in this life. You get what I'm saying? But once you really figure out what you want to do and who you want to be, bro, there's nothing stopping you from going and getting that. Like, there really is nothing stopping you, bro. All this shit is in your hands. It's in your hands. It's in your hands. It's either you get it or you don't. And it's not that simple, but it is that simple. You know what I'm saying? Who you want to be is really in your control. Like, it's in your control. What you want to do, it's in your control. Just go get it. And how do you go get it? You have to spend more time than normal going after that, bro. I promise you, you gotta clock in and put in work overtime. Bro, I ain't even trying to flex. Nothing, bro. It's 2:19. It's 2:19. I got work in the morning. I gotta get up in like less than 6 hours, bro. And I'm putting in work. I'm putting in OT. I could be in bed. I could be sleeping, but this is what I want to do. This is my thing. This is my drive, bro. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be successful. Period. Simple. It's already written. But anyway, let's get back to the video, man.
And then it turns a blind eye when these men are so depressed, suicidal. If you are not living to your authentic core energy, you will be like a shell of a person. You will navigate life with such like bullshit, intrusive thoughts that will just piss you off and upset you and make you feel so weak and timid. And this is probably how you're living. You haven't been living to your core, authentic, masculine self. You should be so much more masculine than you are right now. It is actually authentic for you to try to be more masculine, because you should be more masculine if it wasn't for social conditioning. If it wasn't for being conditioned, brainwashed to be more like girls in school. You were told to sit still, cross your legs, stop playing, stop being adventurous, stop play fighting with your friends, sit still and raise your hand. Like, you know, work with the team. How about some gossip? Be nice. You weren't taught about your competitiveness. You weren't taught about your drive.
And that's why it's important to join sports. Look, man, my kid, all the sports. That's why it's so important to join sports at a young age, man. To teach them about discipline and hard work and have a place, a healthy space where you can let your competitive nature thrive, man. Honestly, that's why it's so important to join sports, man. If you haven't joined sports, like, I learned so many lessons off of just playing football, you know, my whole life. And if you're watching this and you're still in high school and you have the opportunity to join sports, go do it, man. Even if it's just for a year. You will learn so many things about yourself and just about the world in general playing sports. Facts!
To compete and beat other men or boys when you were younger.
Compete and beat is crazy. Compete and beat.
Masculine men made fun of in the modern day. It's almost like a running joke of any man who's more on the masculine side instantly labeled as like an alpha male misogynist. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? The modern world is convincing us to be way in the middle. It's telling men that they shouldn't be masculine, they should be more feminine. It's telling women that they shouldn't be feminine, they should be more masculine. This could be a whole separate video. When I have this, like I've said this on my videos before, when I have this conversation with women and I literally, like, we end up speaking about femininity and masculinity, I really want to show you that happening live, because it literally seems to like change their lives when I have a conversation with a woman and I end up just kind of like teaching her what I've learned. And obviously I'm not like the master or expert on this, but what I've learned about masculinity, femininity, I like see it break into her face, and it's almost like she just realizes she's been living like an inauthentic life. We've been convinced to be way more in the middle, androgynous, neither masculine nor feminine. We've just been convinced to be like the same as each other. Men and women are equal. A woman can do anything that a man can. Men can do things around the house, like men don't have to leave it to their housewives. Like, we've been convinced of this by this fucking modern, like, Jeffrey propaganda, this weak ass propaganda, and guess what? Now we're all depressed and lonely because we don't need each other. How are you supposed to attract a feminine woman when you aren't a masculine man?
That's
all
facts.
you can attract is other people near the middle. Don't fucking lie to yourself. You bring both masculine and feminine energy, a fair amount of feminine energy that your male ancestors didn't have, and because you bring that much feminine energy, you now can't attract a feminine.
All right, you do need to have. Okay, look, this is the thing though. I feel like you can't just be totally masculine. I feel like even you can be a masculine macho man, whatever. I feel like you do still have feminine qualities, bro, and that's healthy. Like it shouldn't be 70-30, 60-40, or even 50-50. I feel like, in my opinion, it should be like 85-15, 90-10. You get what I'm saying? Because if you didn't have, because think about it, bro. If you really think about it, what are things that are like female qualities, man? Like compassion, like caring, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like things like that, bro. But if you really look at leaders, bro, really, really strong leaders, man. You know, not only are they physically strong, but they're emotionally strong as well. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that shows compassion, somebody that's kind to other people. Things that you would think are female qualities, right? Being kind, being compassionate. All of that goes into being a great man. You know what I'm saying? Not only are you physically strong, mentally strong, but you're also somebody that can show compassion, kindness to others, and just a good overall person. You don't have to be all the way masculine, this macho man, Randy Savage type dude. But, you know, of course, be the best you know what I'm saying? Embody these masculine traits and whatnot. But you also got to be caring at the same time, man. You got to have a little soft side. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no wrong with that. GloPierre told you first, bro. If Hamza says otherwise, that's him. But I told you otherwise.
Feminine woman, but you can attract more of a masculine woman. If your standards are a bit lower, fair enough, you could still have a good time. But guess what? When you are here and the women you attract are right here, you don't need each other. With the smallest level of turbulence, both of you want to leave the relationship because your needs weren't even being met anyway. I promise you right now, if you watch this video and by what I said at the start of, like, how to find out if you're masculine or feminine, and you're masculine if you focus on work and goals, if you found out that you're a bit more on the feminine side, I promise you, if you make this chapter of your life, the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, all about cultivating more masculinity, I promise you, you will experience the exact same thing that I have. You'll go from being in this androgynous middle state where you're attracting like masculine women and you're not really happy, you feel weak, docile, you feel like submissive, obsessing over relationships. You'd way prefer a woman to obsess over you, really loving you, being affectionate to you, whilst you're kind of like thinking of the mission and goals. But here you are obsessing over this girl, you can't help it. You're right in the middle. I guarantee when you start to become more and more masculine, you will literally see the women around you are just so beautifully feminine. They serve you in ways that you can't do yourself, and you serve them in ways that they can't do themselves. A feminine woman inspires you, revitalizes you, like literally makes you so fixated, obsessive over your work and your purpose, your mission. You have this like huge extra motivation to think, oh, like shit, like she's looking, like you'll literally visualize like this feminine woman who comes into your life when you become more masculine. You'll visualize her just watching you whilst
Okay, he's going off, he's spitting, he's dropping knowledge, he's saying the truth. But I find it so funny when he's like, this feminine woman, this man, but bro, that shit is hilarious. I ain't gonna lie.
You hit some heavy sets in the gym. You'll visualize her response after you've just done hours of deep work on your business. And that will feel so fucking amazing when you see her response. And she's like proud of you. And she's encouraging you. And she's impressed. That's what we can give to each other. In return, you will give her masculine guidance. And you will fill her up with so much love to make her feel so secure with you so that she can give you her everything. Both of you will combine.
I'm gonna fill her up, alright.
Unite as whole, yin and yang. You bring opposite sides. You will need each other and you will have such a polarized, like energetic relationship that will fulfill you in so many ways that you've never experienced. Or you can be fine staying in the middle, just how life is right now. How most men will continue living their lives androgynous, not masculine, cultivating way more feminine energy just because everyone else is telling them to do it. Are you going to keep falling for the fucking shit test? Are you going to keep falling for that lie that men should be more feminine? Or do you want to start pushing onto the masculine side? It's not easy. There is a lot of discomfort in this journey. A lot of hard times. But it's so fucking worth it. If that is your goal and you want to move over to the masculine side, then this is the revolution for you. This isn't a YouTube channel. This is a cult. We are a cult of young men aspiring to become more masculine, more strong, to get rid of these weak modern addictions, social media, porn, video games, the shit that have taken our brothers away from us. We literally see them just docile as fuck, staring into their phones with shitty posture. This is a new age movement of men giving up this like normal modern life that we aren't happy with, that we're also depressed and suicidal with, and we want to rise up to actually start living like our ancestors were. And it is a beautiful journey. Welcome to the cults. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.
Hey, man. Hey, but nah, for real though. W video, I really do agree with a lot of shit he said. Hey, man, moral story, if you ain't in your bag, get in your bag. Go get you some money and make it a hobby. Always put yourself first, your mission, your purpose first. You know what I'm saying? And you will never lose, man. You will never lose. If you put your purpose first, any relationship you get, bro, you will always lose people, but your mission always stays the same, man. Your mission will always stay the same. Relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship. It won't matter. The people will change, but your drive and your focus and your goals will always stay the same. Again, go get you some money and make it a hobby. Simple. But anyway, this is Reaction Pierre. GloPierre. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Comment if you want some more reactions, man. I'm in my bag. Give me monetized. Anyway, I love y'all. Peace. Mwah.